Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode here on SD Gaming or SD Landscaping 2. Today, I'm sorry guys, I know this isn't like our house. This is just where I have this trailer at our lot. It's more like a glorified camper, pretty much. How I have it set up. Still waiting for my house to be built, which it'll be built pretty soon. I just need the contractor to finish his stuff. Electrical work and plumbing work still needs to be done and all that, so that's all that's left on that. But we have a pretty darn big gravel job to do today. We have $100,000 in the bank because we are getting paid, or we got paid for quite a couple of our lawn care jobs. But we need to go. I need to grab this paperwork. I need to go talk to the. We might be getting contracted for this pretty big job. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here. So here's our shop. Here's town. Here's this place here. If you see this, that's all overgrown. So is what we have to do. We have to go through there, kind of grade it all up, and then we're gonna go through. We're gonna put gravel all over it, all overgrown, and the city, for some reason, it's a city park, not a state park. They want us to do it, and we're charging them about $75,000 for it because it is huge. So it's what we're gonna need. I think we're gonna need this to go out there and kind of grind it up. We have another dump truck. Probably gonna need a dozer too. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a skid out there. With I don't know, it doesn't really matter what truck. We're just gonna take a skid. I don't want to use my personal. We did buy 2 new dump trucks though. Well, 3. We have a new dump truck as well. We got an actual dump truck. We have this John. It's Ford 67. It's a pretty nice truck, I'd say. It's not bad. But we're gonna get connected with the trailer, and we're gonna hook the skid up. Yeah, so this is a $75,000 job. You guys will see why it's so expensive, because one, it's gonna take quite a bit of money and material is the main thing, because it's gonna take a lot of gravel to do this. But first, I don't know if we can fit this all in one video. I'd like to hope so, but I don't want to make this video too long. So we're going to grab our skid. Put that there. Should probably go ahead and grab. Now let's get this tractor out of the way here. It's like our compact tractor, but it's never been used, so I'm just gonna move that out of the way here. We need this big old mulcher thing, kind of. This is gonna be a pretty darn big job, so we better we're gonna get this, attempted to get this loaded up here. We're gonna honestly probably go ahead and grab another attachment. You could probably grab that brush hog, actually. But I guess we don't really need it, so we're not gonna grab it. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of the yard, and I'll get back to you guys once we get down to the job site. And yeah. Alright guys, we're now just pulling up here. So I think it's how we're gonna do this is we're gonna just back up down here. You can kind of see where the fence line is, and it's all overgrown. They want that all taken care of. We're just gonna back down. Kind of make sure the trailer's to level if we can help it. But this is probably gonna be our big gravel job for the year. Because I don't know how we're gonna be able to get a dump truck down there. It's gonna be kind of a tricky part, but you know what? We can make it work, so yeah. Anyways, let me go ahead and get this stuff all unloaded. I'll get back to you guys here in a minute. Alright. Nope, don't mind that. I had to buy this field, kind of. But don't worry about that. It's not important. So, I hope we can kind of get, like, through there. Oh, yeah. Like a glove. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a trickier job. Because, one, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to gravel. Because I've really never done it before. Oh, it's working. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go all the way down through here, just like this. We'll probably need to bring out the leveler through here before we do anything with gravel. So we're gonna have to smooth out the dirt probably. And guys, bear with me as well because this is kind of like new to me. This gravel stuff is new to me. It's beyond my pay scale. So, more of a lawn care guy. Gotta get this fixed up here too. But I don't know why they just don't want it like concrete, but it's probably cheaper to do it with this. And meaning they're a county park, which is pretty, they do pretty well for themselves. It's pretty popular all across Iowa, actually. It's pretty important, so we have to make sure we do a good job. So, don't know why they hired ST Landscaping, but you know they did. So, guess we got to do what we got to do. So, let's do it like just trying to get as close as we can. There we go. there's that. There we go. But this is going to be quite a bit of a process to do here, unfortunately, because I'm a little slower at this than I am just regular landscaping, so it's going to be a little bit of a problem, but it shouldn't be too much. So so bear with me here while I work on this, because I've never done a gravel job this big, or landscaping job in general this big. So I'm gonna have to get this sucker out of here now that we got it done. Just park it up here. I'm gonna have Corey run a couple of other bit of equipment and the other attachment for the skid, the bucket, and I'll see what else we need, but I'll have him run it over. I'll just give him a ring. I'm gonna get my iPad all loaded up, and I'm just gonna kind of like process, do our measurements and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyways, I'll get back to you guys here in a little bit. Alright, so I have the last piece of equipment all loaded up, and we're just heading down to the site now. We have the dump truck and the roller. We're gonna have to use that to make sure it's all leveled out. And Corey brought down the other truck, and Dave went ahead and gave me a red back, so I could grab this. Corey was just making sure all the stuff was flattened out, because this is like his type of work. He runs the lawn care division, or landscaping division. I run the I run lawn care. Obviously, that's what I specialize in. But you know, I still know what I'm doing just a little bit when it comes to landscaping, and I'm passing a double mustard, so it's pretty darn illegal. I don't think the DOT would approve of that. So, anyways, we have the other mini excavator, or the mini dozer, to help us clean up. Oh, and he just passed me, so it's nice. And they brought my personal truck down here, I guess, so, because they were using the rest for lawn care, even though landscaping has every single dump truck besides 2. I mean, really, the dump trucks are just used for whatever's needed, really. And turn our flashers off. We should. Don't quote me. Yep. Worked perfectly. So now, here's what we have to do. I should probably go ahead and get this fit on real quick. That way, if OSHA stops by, they don't freak out or nothing. Where'd it go? Be standing next to you. Okay. I've got the leveler. Compactor, I guess. Just gotta figure out if we can get it through here. And get it through this fence. Can. Now we just kind of gotta see if it's gonna fit. If not, it's really gonna suck. Oh, wow, okay. So we got it. Okay, wait, hold on. That's a little bit, tad bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Oh, there we go. Now it's working the right way. How I wanted it to work. Sweet. Exactly how I wanted it to work. With everything running smoothly. So far. This thing has flashers, which is beyond me. Flattening this middle line. Yeah, it is. It's nice. But we don't really typically need this for too much, but I guess we do. I didn't think we did, but they also want this side of this hill cleaned up after we finish this job with them. We have to go give them a bid for it. I'm guessing about probably around probably about $300 or $400 we're gonna do that for. So there we go. I just gotta go back with it. And then we just have to dump all the gravel out and put all the gravel in one way or another. We're gonna do it, I think. So the main reason that they want this done because it was so overgrown, and it's what they had in was about 40 years old. They wanted something newer, so I'm like, hey, you know what? We can do that. So they took the cheapest bid. Ours was $70,000. They had a company that offered them $140,000 for some reason. But hey, you know what? Whatever. It's alright, though. Because we got the job. That's what matters. But, yeah, so I just gotta finish this up. We gotta pour the gravel, and then we just gotta do the rest of the bullcrap work. But um, well, that's not convenient. How the hell do we detach this thing? Okay. I guess that's out. But, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 2 piles of gravel spread throughout. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a dump truck through here and dump it. So we're gonna have to use a skid. So that definitely won't be enough gravel, but it might put a dent in it. So we're gonna get probably about this point here done, and that would probably call it for this video, because we don't want to get too much done. We don't want to have too long of a video, even though it's a massive job. It's a pretty darn big one. I wish we could do like more like actual landscaping jobs. We have only that for like doing cleanups around the fence. That's the only reason we have that. So Corey thought it would be a good idea to bring. And we have just quite a bit of other guys just doing their own thing. We don't have any of this surveyed or anything, so that's definitely not a problem at all. You know. So it's gonna take quite a while to do here. Fortunately. But we should be able to get it done. Hoping. Kind of popping wheelies. Just need to go like that. Just like. It's about that same level right there. What we can fix, we can fix. What we can't get, we can fix with the compactor. So almost to where I said I wanted to be. It's right there, so I'll take it. Oh, sorry. Had to look at the Foreman group chat. But we're just gonna try and get like one more load with this. And why this is like being so weird. I don't know if it's the bucket. It must be the bucket. I'm almost guessing it's the bucket that's making it act like this. I don't know. It's kind of pissing me off though. Oh, well. That wasn't too convenient. Getting stuck on that little piece. I mean, shoot, if we have to, we can just use the mini freaking skid if we have to. Holy crap. Just getting a real pain here. Using this. Must be a little bit more convenient to use the mini skid. There we go. So that's probably where we're gonna wrap things up for today. Which this is probably gonna be about a 30 or 40-minute long video. My apologies, even though I didn't want to make it that long. But I suppose things just have to happen. So that's probably gonna where we're gonna wrap things up for today. Is right here, because we have that whole rest of this to go, and then we have to clean up all of this. I'll have to see. And this ditch is looking a little bad too. So we could probably just knock that bush out with a chainsaw. Because they want like all this stuff showing. It's going to be about a $700 job from all the way across and stuff. So just use the skid and the brush hog for the skid. But anyways, guys, that's probably gonna wrap. We're gonna wrap things up for this episode, and I'll probably catch you guys back in the other part we're gonna do for part 2. And yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you have any more landscaping recommendations, please let me know, and I'll definitely read them and keep them into consideration. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and peace.